Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm sharing with you an amazing hair growth spray that you can use twice a week in order to promote massive hair growth. This spray is really good for hair loss, or perhaps if you've got thin areas on your scalp that you're trying to grow hair from, and also if you're just looking to just get thicker hair, this is definitely one to consider because it's got amazing natural ingredients in it that can certainly help promote healthy hair growth. So I'll definitely suggest that you keep on watching and you watch till the end of the video, guys, so you don't miss out on any useful information. Now before we dive into it, thank you so much if you're a returning subscriber. I really appreciate your love and support. If it's your first time here, I'm Vanessa. I make natural hair videos including lots of DIYs to help us grow strong, healthy and long natural hair. So consider hitting that subscribe button and your notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content for me. So let's hop into the video, guys. I thought I would introduce in this video basically where I get my aloe vera from, because I do get asked this question quite a lot about where I get it from, and I usually get it from my Indian food store or Afro-Caribbean food store. I usually find it at the bottom of the shelf pretty much. So they also have other things like plantain, yam, scotch bonnet, basically like all those African groceries. So that's basically where I get mine from. You can also get this on Amazon if perhaps you haven't got one that's local to you. I will find links for you guys and it will be in my description box, so definitely check that out. So we will be using some aloe vera here. Now this one that I'm using is basically some leftover aloe vera that I had from another DIY. So I cut it into like 2 pieces and threw away the part at the bottom because that's the part that has latex in it, and I decided to soak it for about 10 minutes just to remove all impurities from it. Now in the meantime, we'll be making some rosemary juice. Now the way I do that, guys, is by putting some rosemary that I got from my grocery store into a pan, and I'm adding some water to it. Now you can add more water if you want to, guys, or less. It just depends on how much you're trying to make, and then put that on the stove and allow it to boil for about 10 minutes. Now in the meantime, I will be preparing my aloe vera juice. Now if you've been watching me from before, guys, you probably already know how to make aloe vera juice. It's very nice and simple, so you can skip this part if you already know how to do it, but if you don't, this is basically how you do it, guys. So just get the aloe vera flesh out of the aloe vera using a spoon. You can also use a knife if you're more comfortable with. And then after we've done that, guys, we're now going to go ahead and put it in a blender and allow it to blend. Now the longer you blend this, the more liquid, so you end up with like an actual juice. Okay, so if you blend it for long enough, but if you're looking for like a jelly like kind of consistency, then you don't want to blend it for too long. So after it's been blended, guys, this is basically what it looks like. So nice and smooth. We're now going to go ahead and strain it. You can use a tea towel, stocking cap, or just a normal sieve that you got at home, and just allow it to naturally drain. But I will be using a tea towel here. So if you're doing it just like I am, just squeeze it gently to allow the aloe vera juice to come out. Now aloe vera is really great for hair growth, guys, because it contains vitamin A, C and E, and these are known to contribute to cell turnover, promoting healthy cell growth and also shiny hair. And also it has vitamin B12 and folic acid that are actually known to keep our hair from falling out. Now aloe vera is really good because it can actually keep your hair nice and moisturized and also prevent it from breaking as a result. And also it does sort of add a little bit of volume to your hair too. Now after we've done that, guys, we're now going to get our rosemary juice off the fire because it has boiled for long enough, and then we're just going to go ahead and strain it using a sieve. Now rosemary is very good as well because it stimulates blood circulation to the scalp and promotes healthy hair growth. and also it offers anti-inflammatory properties that helps to nourish the hair follicles, and it also adds shine and luster to the hair. So rosemary is one of those ingredients that have been definitely proven to help promote, you know, healthy hair growth. So it has been scientifically proven. So I'll definitely suggest that if you're not using this already in your regimen, that perhaps you consider, you know, incorporating it in it. So after I strained it, guys, you just want to let it just sit for a while just to cool down. In the meantime, I will be adding my essential oils to my aloe vera juice. So I'm using tea tree essential oil, peppermint and rosemary essential oil. These are great as well because they do improve blood circulation to the scalp. And if you actually massage peppermint oil you know, to an area that is really thin, or perhaps that you've lost hair from, you will get a tingly sensation on that area, and that's actually really good because it just means that it's stimulating the follicles to help, you know, with hair growth. So I'll definitely suggest that, you know, you do consider using essential oils in your regimen as well, because it's just really great. Now I also added some vanilla fragrance oil just so I could give this a slightly different smell, because I wanted to leave this in my hair as a leave-in conditioner, but again, it's optional, guys. You don't have to use essential oils if you don't want to, or also fragrance oils. And I also added some olive oil, about a tablespoon, sorry, and then I mixed that all well. Now in the meantime, the rosemary juice had cooled down, so it's now ready to get mixed with, you know, the aloe vera. The reason why I did not want to mix it immediately is because I did not want to destroy any of the nutrients that we had in the aloe vera by, you know, providing it with heat, like too much heat. So that's why I just allowed this to cool down fully before mixing well together. So this is basically what it looks like after it's been combined together. Really nice and ready to use pretty much. So I'm now going to transfer this to my spray bottle so that it's easier for me to use. And for me to do that, I will use a glass just to avoid, you know, any kind of spillage. I still spilled it, to be honest, you know, because that's how clumsy I can be sometimes. So yeah, transfer that to a spray bottle and then you're pretty much ready to use it. Now if at this point, guys, you still haven't thumbs up the video, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It's really important because it does help push my videos out, and also, you know, for it to reach more people. So yeah, definitely thumbs up the video, guys, and also leave me a comment just so I can know what you think of this, or if you got any question. I usually read them all, guys, so I will definitely answer. So in this next part of the video, I'm going to show you how I apply this to my hair to help, you know, with the hair growth process. So I'll definitely suggest that you keep on watching. So I'm starting here on pretty much dry. I think this is basically what my hair looked like after I did what's that called, I did a moringa hair mask. I think it's the video just before this one. So I did not get a chance to seal the moisture back in my hair, guys, after I did that mask. Yes, it does happen. It does happen that sometimes I just get so busy, and yeah, I just don't follow things through, okay? Don't be like me. Yeah, so I did not seal in the moisture, so my hair kind of got dry again. So yeah, I'm just here to sort of give moisture back to it, and, you know, kind of style it as well, because it kind of looked a bit rough. So yeah, this is basically what my hair looks like, and that's what we're starting with. It is somewhat nice and clean. So I'm just putting that to my ends. You know, always moisturize your ends, especially if you are trying to retain length, because that's the part that is usually drier and also older and most likely to break. So, and then I'm just applying that to my scalp, you know, making sure that I massage that well as well, because remember, guys, we've got essential oils in this mixture, and also, you know, the aloe vera and rosemary are really good for hair growth. So definitely apply that to your scalp, massage that in nicely to help, you know, increase blood circulation and easy absorption of this amazing stuff to your by your follicles. So after I did that, guys, I'm now going to go ahead and use a comb just to detangle my hair. Oh, actually, I forgot to say, you also need an oil. I will be using coconut oil to seal the moisture in my hair. Again, it doesn't have to be coconut oil, guys. You can use any other oil that you've got available. It could be, you know, just olive oil, argan oil, any other oil that you've got. I love coconut oil as well because it helps penetrate the hair shaft and is easily absorbed by the hair follicles. But like I said, any other oil will be absolutely fine. So apply oil again to your throughout the length of your hair, and also your ends, you know, just to keep it nice and moisturized, and then go ahead and detangle it. Now you don't have to comb it through just like I'm doing here. If you usually finger detangle, definitely do that. I detangle my hair always with a wide tooth comb. So yeah, that's basically what I will be using for this. So after it's been nice and detangled, guys, I'm now going to twist that section and then move on to the next and repeat until my hair is completely done. It usually does take me a bit of time to get through my hair, to be honest. At this time I was very impatient, you know. I had to do it and then take a break and then come back because, yeah, I don't know, these days I'm just really not that motivated to do my hair, to be honest. Does that ever happen to you guys? Let me know. Does it ever happen that sometimes you just feel so demotivated to do anything? That's basically the space I've been with at the moment, to be honest. So yeah, I had to take a break and then come back. But yeah, I basically just repeated that throughout my entire head until the whole thing was completely done. I did not include every single bit of the clip in this video because, as you can imagine, the video would have been really long otherwise. So I just, you know, included just a little bit of, you know, what I did, and I'm just going to show you at the end pretty much, you know, what my hair looks like after it's been done. So this is pretty much it done, guys. I have finished, you know, moisturizing my hair and it's looking really good, so much better than what I had initially, and also it's got quite a lot of shine to it, which is really good. Now the background looks slightly different because my kids came and invaded the space I was recording at before, so I had to move. So that's basically what happens sometimes with these kids. They will come and, you know, play with my camera, play with the tripod, and I'm like, wait, okay, so I just have to like move, so I had to run away from them. So that's why the background looks slightly different here. But yeah, I pretty much finished doing it, guys, and I'm just using the leftover spray or conditioner to just, you know, apply to the rest of my hair again, and I'm also applying that to my scalp, you know, massaging that in nicely. I usually don't like to waste stuff, to be honest, so if I have leftovers I'll usually pop it in the fridge, or I'll try to, you know, just go back on areas that perhaps I could have missed during the process. So this is pretty much it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, also share it with someone you believe could learn or benefit from, and also subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.